sweet like a buttercup. You're a Barbie doll. Show them all what I'm made of. Strut down the hall. Won't stop till I get enough.
Okay, so we're going to deep dive into Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl.
Hey.
And we've got this great article here from People magazine.
Yeah.
So Taylor Swift was at Super Bowl 2025.
Big year.
Yeah. It was a massive event, as always.
Huge.
And Swift's presence, added to the buzz for sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And she was there to support her boyfriend,
Right.
Travis Kelce, the star tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep.
This was actually their first public appearance.
As a couple.
As a couple, yeah.
Yeah.
So everyone was watching very closely.
The whole world was watching.
Mhm.
Everyone wants to know.
Yeah. And it turns out there's a lot more to the story than meets the eye.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So we're going to get into all that.
Let's dive in.
But yeah, what's interesting is that the Super Bowl has become this huge platform for celebrities.
Like a second red carpet.
Yeah. They're not just there to watch the game.
Right.
They're part of the spectacle.
Yeah, it's this intersection of sports and entertainment and branding all rolled into one.
So tell me more about what the article says about Swift's experience.
Okay, so the article talks about Swift sitting with quite the entourage.
Oh, really?
Travis's parents, Donna and Ed Kelce, were there,
Wow.
along with her brother, Austin,
Oh.
and the Haim sisters.
Talk about bringing the whole family.
It's a family affair.
That definitely sends a message about how serious things are between her and Travis.
This wasn't just a casual date night.
Wow.
It was a statement.
Yeah.
Having both parents there adds a layer of formality.
Mm-hmm.
Almost makes it feel like a family outing.
Like a meet the parents kind of situation.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder what that was like for them,
I was thinking the same thing.
being thrust into the spotlight at such a huge event.
You have to imagine it was a bit surreal for them.
Right.
1 minute you're at home watching your son play football.
Yeah.
And the next, you're rubbing elbows with Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I also read that Swift was shown on the Jumbotron with rapper Ice Spice and model Ashley Avignoni.
And this is where things take an unexpected turn.
Yeah.
While you might expect the crowd to erupt in cheers,
Right.
there were actually quite a few boos heard throughout the stadium.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
People were booing Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl.
That's what it sounded like.
That's surprising. What did the article say about her reaction?
According to the article, Swift seems surprised,
Ugh.
but unfazed.
Really?
She even shared a knowing look with her friends, as if to say, well, this is awkward.
I have to admit, I'm a bit perplexed. Why on earth would people boo Taylor Swift?
It's a good question.
Was she distracting from the game?
Maybe.
Were they just not fans of her music?
It's possible.
I mean,
It's hard to say.
I don't know.
The article doesn't offer a concrete reason.
Okay.
But it does mention that Serena Williams immediately took to X, formerly known as Twitter,
Yeah.
to defend Swift,
Oh, wow.
telling her to ignore the haters.
Okay, but is it really hate if it's happening at a football game? Maybe it was just some playful ribbing
Yeah.
from rival fans,
I wanna-
Eagles fans giving a hard time
Right.
to the girlfriend of a Chiefs player.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It could have been just like,
The context is important here.
yeah,
We often see that kind of banter between opposing fans, so it's possible the booing wasn't meant to be malicious.
mm-hmm. It is interesting, though, how Serena Williams, jumped right in
Yeah.
to support Swift, you know? It kind of shows how female celebrities often stick together
It's true.
when facing, this kind of online negativity.
Yeah.
Or any negativity, really.
It's almost become a trend, hasn't it?
Yeah.
We've seen it time and time again, like women in the public eye supporting each other,
Yeah.
calling out sexism and double standards.
Right.
And I think it speaks to a larger cultural shift.
Like what?
Well, there's this growing sense of solidarity among women,
Okay.
a recognition that they're often held to different standards than men,
Right.
especially when it comes to public scrutiny.
I wonder if that's partly why the booing felt so out of place.
Yeah.
Like in this day and age, you'd think we'd be past that kind of knee-jerk negativity,
You'd think so.
especially towards someone like Swift,
Right.
who has such a massive and devoted fan base.
Yeah. And I think it also speaks to the unique pressures
Okay.
that come with being a celebrity at an event like the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's this strange mix of fandom and competition and spectacle.
Right.
And in that environment, it's easy for emotions to run high,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
even leading to seemingly irrational behavior like booing someone who, by all accounts, is just there to enjoy the game,
Yeah.
you know?
Let's switch gears a bit and talk about Swift's outfit.
Okay.
The article describes it as a night of high fashion and sporty, with nods to the Chiefs' colors.
All of that.
She wore a white Saint Laurent blazer, bedazzled shorts by Monday denim,
Oh, wow.
and knee-high Paris, Texas boots.
Swift's fashion choices are rarely accidental.
Right.
It's all very carefully curated to maintain a certain image and align with her brand.
Right.
The Saint Laurent blazer gives her a touch of sophistication,
Yeah.
while the denim shorts keep it youthful and playful.
Mhm.
And then you have the boots a bit edgy and a bit rock and roll.
Yeah.
It all works together to project an image of confidence and effortless cool.
And we can't forget about that T necklace,
Ah, yes, the T necklace.
the one she also wore to the Grammys.
Reportedly a Lorraine Schwartz creation.
Oh, wow.
It's definitely a strategic fashion choice.
What do you mean?
Well, on the surface, it seems like a simple initial pendant,
Right.
but it sparked all sorts of speculation among fans.
Like what?
Some believe the T stands for Travis,
Not Taylor.
not Taylor,
Oh.
which adds this whole other layer of meaning to her Super Bowl appearance.
That makes you think, doesn't it?
It does.
Was this a deliberate move by Swift's team
Maybe.
to subtly acknowledge her relationship with Kelce?
It's possible.
Maybe fuel the rumor mill?
Yeah.
Or was it simply a personal touch that happened to catch everyone's attention?
We may never know for sure.
Right.
But it's a great example of how even the smallest details
Yeah.
can be loaded with meaning in the world of celebrity culture.
It's fascinating how a single piece of jewelry
I know.
can become this focal point for speculation and analysis.
And that's the power of Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Everything she does, every choice she makes is dissected and interpreted
Wow.
by millions of fans around the world.
Crazy.
It's this constant interplay between the personal and the public, the private and the performative.
And in this case, it all played out on one of the biggest stages imaginable.
Oh, yeah.
The Super Bowl. Talk about pressure.
Must be a lot.
It's amazing how this seemingly simple event, Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl has sparked so much discussion and analysis.
It really highlights how the Super Bowl has evolved beyond just a sporting event.
Yeah.
It's become this cultural phenomenon, a platform for celebrities to build their brands and connect with their fans in new ways.
Yeah. And for someone like Taylor Swift, who is already a master of image management,
Exactly.
it's a chance to further solidify her status as a pop culture icon.
Oh, sure.
So let's recap what we've learned from diving into this People magazine article.
Okay.
Taylor Swift went to the Super Bowl to support her boyfriend, Travis Kelce, surrounded by friends and family.
It was a whole crew.
She received a mix of cheers and boos from the crowd,
Yeah, that was strange.
which prompted a show of support from Serena Williams on social media.
Right.
And of course, her outfit, particularly the T necklace, generated a lot of buzz.
And speculation.
Yeah.
It's also worth noting that this was Swift's first public appearance with Kelce since they started dating.
Right.
That in itself makes it a significant event for her fans who are always eager for any glimpse into her personal life.
Right. And it seems like she used the Super Bowl as an opportunity to make a statement about their relationship without actually saying a word.
Exactly the presence of both of Kelce's parents. The subtle nods to the Chiefs' colors in her outfit, and of course the T necklace,
Yeah.
all contribute to this narrative of a happy, committed couple.
But we still don't have a definitive answer as to why she was booed.
It remains a mystery.
Was it playful rivalry?
Yes.
Genuine dislike?
Possibly.
Or something else entirely?
I think that's the most intriguing part of this whole story.
Yeah.
It leaves us with this unanswered question.
Right.
This little mystery that we can only speculate about.
Yeah.
And that, I think, is what makes it so compelling.
Well, if we wrap up this deep dive, here's a final thought for you to ponder.
Okay.
In an age of carefully crafted public personas, how much can we really know about what's going on behind the scenes?
That's the question, isn't it?
Are we reading too much into these celebrity appearances, or are they actually carefully calculated moves
It makes you wonder.
in a much larger game?
Food for thought indeed.
The Super Bowl may be over, but the discussion about Taylor Swift, her relationship, and her place in pop culture is far from finished.
I think you're right.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into Taylor Swift's Super Bowl appearance. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep those brains buzzing.
Always good advice.
Sound the alarm. I'm coming up. We'll have a ball. I'm sweet like a buttercup. You're a Barbie doll. Show them all what I'm made of. Strut down the hall. Won't stop till I